and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome all back to another episode of Sea of Conquest, where today, I'm gonna share y'all about the category heroes and ships. In this game, there are some categories of damage types to heroes, which are strategy types, cutthroat types, blazing types, drowning types, and artillery types. This is for the damage types heroes. For today, I will share about artillery types of heroes and artillery ships. In Season 3, you can craft an artillery ship that is the goddess Saget. The goddess Saget is a massive warship that is surrounded by an eerie aura of bleached bones. It is also covered by bones decorations. The visuals of this ship are super cool, guys. This ship is typically for artillery type. If you have full artillery legendary heroes, this ship would be great to use. If you are already in Season 3 or almost Season 3, you need to stand by 20 pieces of Shipwright's hammer. And when you enter the Waka map, you can buy the Goddess Saget blueprints. And don't forget to save your 100,000 of gold to craft it when you have the blueprints and hammer. The probability percentage of shipbuilding to get the legendary ship is 10%. For the epic ship is 28%, and for rare ship is 62%. You can see the lucky value for the percentage on the right hand side. This is the skill for the epic ship. You can change your ship skill by setting them up. If you're lucky enough, you can get the unique skill for your ship. There are only 3 unique skills for an epic ship, which are the volley command, ballistic research, and combat experience. The combat experience is where your ship will increase its armor and artillery damage for every 6 basic attack. For the ballistic research, it will increase your ship attack and artillery damage. The volley command only increases your artillery damage. As I mentioned before, the ship is typically for artillery type and also offensive type. For the level 26, the base attack for the ship is 196. Base impact and base armor is 179. I used a Blade of Freedom set as my part of this ship to increase the impact and ship attack instead of Queen O Revenge. You can also use Queen O Revenge as your ship part to increase your artillery damage. For the lineup for the ship, for the first section is for the captain role, followed by the first mate role, and the last one is for the gunner role. You can first monitor the attributes for this ship before selecting your lineup for this ship.
Even death can't tear us apart.
For the first artillery hero is the Ophelia. She is the captain of the artillery type. If you have more rank for her, you can open all of her skills. For the beginning, she only has the skills only. She is just an ordinary girl that is suffering by her love from her mortal life by betraying her. She is the ghost bride that is full of hatred. She can enslave them by transforming them into a vengeful spirit. As for her trinket, I use the Withered Heart. This trinket is super hard to get if you're a free player. I'm just lucky enough to get this from the schedule. This trinket is typically just for an artillery captain. If you get this trinket, try to level up to full star to get more extra attributes bonuses. For her first mate in this ship is Sharky.
These human toys are fun.
Sharky has powerful damage. The role is first mate. When you first get this hero, you will get rank 2. Its skills are painful no matter in naval battle or in rogue combat battle. This creature's devastation grew increasingly rampant with a smoke pipe and 24 pounds of cannon. I used Spyglass for its trinket because this trinket can increase its attack area. Besides, the effect of the trinket can stack until 3 times and will last until the end of the battle. For the last one is the gunner.
美酒最烈士， 宝刀斩群雄。
Keelanting is the legendary gunner for artillery hero type. She is from the famous family in the Empire's southeastern province. But after Governor Charles, who had long feared the Key family, imprisoned and executed her father under the accusations, then they were seeking revenge for the UMC except for a few traitors. I also used Spyglass for her trinket. Next is if you don't have any legendary hero for artillery type, you can set Oscar as a gunner also.
Flowers and applause. Intoxicating.
His role is gunner and an epic hero. He can replace Keelanting if don't have her. Oscar is an illegitimate child of a dancer and faced constant disdain from his environment. He had a toxic environment. Due to obesity, he only intensified the bully he had endured. After 20 years, he had gained fame far and wide as the captain of the Ocean Opera Troupe. As for his trinket, you can also use Spyglass with him. These are all the trinkets that all heroes artillery types can use. For the captain, I'd already mentioned before, Withered Heart. Only the captain tag can use this trinket. This is the special trinket for the captain only. If other roles use this trinket, it will be pointless. Next is the Spyglass. Spyglass can be used by any role in any type of hero. The effect of this trinket should be great if your hero skill is an area of effect type. Moreover, it also will be great for damage for second type heroes also. The third trinket is the Tyrant's Hand. The Tyrant's Hand has two types. One is the legendary type and the other one is the epic type. You can manage to get the legendary one if you already fusion to Epic Tyrant's Hand. To Epic Tyrant's Hand with full star for one legendary Tyrant's Hand, it costs hundreds of starlight gravel. You can also buy it using real money if you want. Maybe in the future, the gang auction will be open and there you can buy starlight gravel. The difference between the legendary and epic Tyrant's Hand is the percentage of the attack. The legendary is 18%, while the epic one is only 12%. If you pull too much Echo Conch to get the trinket, but still can't get the legendary trinket or epic trinket, you also can use the rare type. The throwing hand axe still can increase your impact by 12% for level 1 star. The next one is the two-handed spikes. It also increases the attack and impact. And for the last one is the chain cannonball. This trinket can only increase your attack only. Let's do the lineup experiment. For the captain, I will use Ophelia. First mate is Sharky, and for the gunner, I will use Keelanting. When all the lineup are done, monitor the attributes to see the difference before and after. You can see the difference between an empty lineup and the lineup I already set up. Let's roll up and test against the Crocans to see if it is worth it to use this lineup. To see if the lineup and the ship are suitable, use only the ship to attack the opponent because you only want to see the report with one ship later. Kraken health decreased for only 80 to 0.8%, and I was defeated by the Kraken. As you can see, my ship is lower than the Kraken damage in total, and you can monitor which heroes see the low damage contribution. Let's try another lineup. Next I will do the lineup if you don't have Ophelia. Ophelia is Season 1 hero. I will change Ophelia with Cordelia. Cordelia is a great way to combine with other heroes cause her role is Jack all trades. Plus, she is a recovery type of hero, and if other heroes use Spyglass, her healing skill will be more wide than it used to be. As you can see, this lineup can beat Kraken level 48 solo, even though Cordelia doesn't do the damage, but she can recover the health well. Next I will change with Cursed. This case is because you don't have both Cordelia and Ophelia. Cursed also jack all trade for his role. For his trinket, I will use Eagle Shield to give the ship more armor, and also for the aggro. Let's roll on to the Kraken and see if this lineup will give more damage or not. It was failed and defeated by the Krakens. For this lineup, it only can decrease the Kraken health by 71.1 only. Cursed doesn't give damage to the Kraken. Next I will change Cursed to Ophelia again, and if you don't have Key Lanting, you can use Oscar as your gunner. For his trinket, I will use Spyglass for him. If you have a Tyrant's Hand, it will be more suitable to use on Oscar. Spyglass is not too effective with his skill. As expected, my ship will be defeated by the Kraken and leave the Kraken health by 58.9. Oscar doesn't give much damage, maybe, because his level is not the same as the other heroes. Next I will try to swap Oscar with Cursed to see the difference than before. My ship was also defeated by the Kraken, and the Kraken health decreased 72.6. For the next lineup, I will try to use Armstrong as a gunner. Her taunting skill is useful in every battle. For her trinket, I will use Eagle Shield. Her skill plus the trinket bonus attributes is great with her. Even though my ship is defeated by the Kraken, my ship can decrease the Kraken health by 64.4. Next, I will try to use Molly as the gunner. As you'll know, Molly is also the jack-all-trade type of hero. For Trinket, I will use the spyglass to increase her skill damage area effectively. She did great on the damage, even though her level is still lower and the spyglass is more effective with her skill. This lineup can decrease the Kraken health by 81.2%. Almost successfully beat the Kraken. I guess that's all for today's testing. I hope you'll enjoy my video. Have a great day, guys. I will share more videos for suitable lineup testing soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. See you guys soon. Bye-bye. Yo ho 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 ho.